half of the month, the 11th month of the year. Can y'all believe that we are here? Oh my goodness, the year is flying by. But what I'm loving about what we've been able to do is really focus in on how to end the year strong. On Sunday, we were able to go through compensation and figure out how to make a certain amount of money using our compensation plan. Is that awesome or what, right? Let's see. We're not muting. Okay, let's try this. Let's try that. It is going slow. So, like I said, help me out and mute your own devices. But so in certification, we were able to really begin to concentrate on how to do things efficiently using our compensation plan. And then on yesterday, Dan talked about how you can reconnect, refine, refocus, reignite, and rebuild with the right kind of energy. So I want to expand on that because one of the things that Dan talked about that I really loved. Oh, by the way, Kayetta will not be with us today, so we look to hear from her soon. But so what I'm going to do is go over that data drives decisions. Do you remember when Dan said that data drives decisions and data drives dollars? That was profound to me, and that's why I wanted to really expand on what he talked about. Because and please grab a pen and paper because I'm going to give you a few tips that expand on what he talked about. So, number one, he talked about reconnecting with current and past customers. The purpose of this is that you can review and retain. So, the purpose of reconnection is review and retention. So, you go back through your old order list and see who hasn't purchased in 60 to 90 days. There's not one person on this line right now that doesn't have at least one customer that hasn't purchased in 60 to 90 days. Those of you that have lists of hundreds of customers, those of us that have over 100 or 200 or 300 guys, we got at least one or two that haven't done anything in the last 60 to 90 days. So how about this? Send a "we miss you" or a wellness check message. I'm just checking in, seeing how you're doing. Make it personal, not a pitch. So here's an example. Hey, Maggie, I was just thinking about you. How have you been feeling? We added a few wellness services that I love to share with you. How she's feeling? She's still in pain. She's your pain cream customer. Well, there's other things that you can begin to talk to her about and layer and share some things that have worked for you and others. So you want to offer like a mini call or a message, reintroduce what's new, the spa services, blood type testing. Think about this. If you reconnect with a customer that's been a customer of yours for a while, are you sure whether or not you know their blood type, I mean? Have you asked every one of your customers, do they know their blood type? So reconnecting warms that relationship, opens conversations, and it reactivates trust. So, as we've been talking for the last few weeks, ownership is a big theme of where our company is going with regard to how all of us distributors view our business. And so here's an ownership reminder. Every reconnection is both ministry and marketplace. Let me repeat that. Every reconnection is both ministry and marketplace. You serve first and sales follow. Number two, Dan mentioned to refine and review your daily system. So what the purpose of this is that systems really simplify success and multiply speed. Systems simplify success and multiply speed. So audit your daily method of operation. We'll call that your DMO. Audit it. What's productive versus what's just busy. So we do a lot of shiitake that don't really mean anything. We're busy. We're busy scrolling. We're busy checking other people's social media. We can be busy checking random emails. We can be busy with a lot of stuff that takes up the day, but isn't productive. So replace chaos with a consistent, faster, maybe simple 5-step system. So just going off of what Dan mentioned and adding a few things. Number one, connect 3 to 5 new conversations daily. He said it. Willie said it. Terry said it. Invite, number 2. Share a tool, scan, or sample. You've got tools. You've got recordings. You've got invitations to make to live Zoom or live in-person events. You've got things that you can use to invite to. Or how about this? Do your own. Do your own Zoom. Do your own 3-way call. Maybe one of your customers and their family member. That's a presentation. Follow up within 24 hours. Number 3. 4, close. Offer solutions that meet the needs. Going back to your customer who might be a pain sufferer. All right. You have different modalities right at your fingertips that can assist them with that, not just the topical. Talk to them about that. Number 5, duplicate. Teach your team to do the same thing. Remember, simple systems create strong duplication. Simple systems create strong duplication. Number 3 of the big ones. So number 1 was reconnect. Number 2 was refine and review your daily systems. Number 3, bring clarity to your financial future. So as an ex-financial advisor, I have always told my customers, and I do this myself, before you leave the house, you need to count how much money you have in your pocket. Why? Why wouldn't you want to know that? Number 1. Number 2, why are you guessing? If you know that you have $42.36 in your pocket, that's going to help you to really figure out how much you're going to spend today, right? Now, yeah, I know you got your debit card. I got all of that, right? But when you know how much actual cash you have in your pocket, trust me, it does temper how you go out there and just fling your card around if you pull that out, because you're thinking, if I wouldn't buy it in cash, why am I actually doing it, right? It makes you think. And if it's something like groceries or gas or whatever, I got it. I know you got to have it. But I'm just telling you just a tip to help you to have a handle on those things. The purpose is that awareness drives abundance. If you know how much you're carrying, you know how much exactly is in your bank account, you know exactly how much you carry in your Cash App card, you know exactly how much your limit is on the credit card, you know how close you are, you know what percentage you're using. That drives abundance, because as you know these things, you can act accordingly. So you want to pull your current income, expenses, and your customer count. How many customers do you have? Think about your current income and your expenses. Yes, they are related. So ask, what is your financial milestone? What do you want to have? What do you want to earn this month? $500, $1,000, $3,000 this month? Then you want to reverse engineer that. How many customers or business partners are going to get me there? What daily actions must I take? Going back to number 2, right? So you want to keep a money tracker visible. You either have it in your phone. I'm a ledger type, sticky note type person, right? Whatever works for you, because your eyes have got to see the numbers to move the numbers. Let me say that again. I know I'm speaking to my brother Mooney right now. Your eyes have got to see the numbers to move the numbers. So, don't be, and this is with every aspect, your CV numbers, your customer numbers, But right now, we're talking about your financial picture. So don't be emotional with your money, be informed, because data drives decisions and data drives dollars. And we're talking about the numbers, the data. So, number 4, reintroduce all of your services to each one of your clients. How many of your customers know that there's spa treatments available if you're local? Most of y'all on the line are. How many of your clients actually know? And even if you're not local, how many of you have actually sent your customers to the dispensary to check out the event space, to check out the spa? It's something to be so proud of. This is something that you offer in services. And trust me, the more connections that you have to your customers, the stronger the rapport, the more they are going to be excited when you call, and not with the expectation that you're always going to be begging them for a sale, but you're letting them know something that's going to help them. Yeah, the sale is going to help them. Yep, the cleanse is going to help them. Yes, knowing their blood type is going to help them. But you could also help them with finding a great space for their family reunion or their Christmas party, or that their pain can be alleviated with red light therapy, or with the sauna, infrared sauna, or that they can book a full massage with one of our therapists. So you have different services that you can offer your clients. So audit your current client list. Who's done a blood type test with you? Who's bought a blood type kit? Remember, I asked that. How many of your customers do you know whether or not they know their blood type? So who's done a bioscan? Who's been to the energy center? Who knows about the other products you have? Who knows that you have tinctures? Who knows that you have gummies? Who knows that you have skincare? So, create intentional conversations that expand awareness. You loved our pain cream. Let me tell you about something else that can help you manage that pain. Our gummies have a longer effectiveness time, 6 to 8 hours. Our tinctures act a little bit faster than that, and they last anywhere between 1 and 3 hours of relief. So you can tell them about that. Did you know that we offer spa-based detox treatments that complement your results? So you've got so many other things. And, the average satisfied client can become a 3 to 5 product customer once they're educated on the value of each one and how they work together. So you might be able to do that. That'd be a great thing. So quickly moving on. Number 5, revisit and reset your goals. Vision defines direction, goals measure progress. Vision defines direction, goals measure progress. Revisit and reset your goals. Review your progress every Sunday and realign and shift as needed. Remember, consistency compounds your results. So do not let last month's results dictate your belief, guys. Let this month's actions define your outcome. Number 6, empower your team. Protect the energy and culture of the company and your team. The purpose of this is that empowerment sustains enthusiasm and prevents stagnancy. Your team seems stagnant, check yourself. You want to celebrate wins publicly, whether they're big or small, guys. If someone on your team got 3 guests on the Zoom, celebrate that. Congratulate them. That's a big deal. If they got 1 guest on the Zoom, oh my God. If they got 2 guests to come to the event, that's wonderful. If they got 10, whatever, big or small. If they ranked up, if they invited somebody and that person joined. Oh my goodness. These are things that should be celebrated because recognition fuels repetition. Had to take a sip of this delicious coffee. Address challenges privately. Always correct in love with solutions, not frustration. So approach a team member that may have some challenges privately. That's not the time to have things aired out with a particular person in public. But publicly, if the group or team has challenges in your team meeting, address them. You want to hold a short weekly check-in to realign focus and strategy, because the strategy is as a team. If we're helping someone on the team get to Pearl or Jade, or even rank up to Ruby, Emerald, or Diamond, that's a conversation in the strategy meeting. Guard the culture, guys, though, but do not speak negatively about the company, leadership, or your team. Never vent downward, because it transfers your discouragement to those that are still learning. And then frankly, guys, if you are doing that, or you know someone that's doing that, doesn't it feel weird if they continue to stay plugged in and they continue to go forward, yet speaking negatively of Akana, of your team leader? Then why are you still here? It's weird, right? It's confusing. So don't do it. Speak faith, clarity, and vision into your organization. Keep conversations uplifting and focused forward. Number 7, market with intent, guys. Dan mentioned that at his place of business, they're focusing on their theme nights. They're focusing on what works and doing different layers and levels of marketing strategy, because intentional marketing creates magnetic momentum. Intentional marketing creates magnetic momentum. So market with themes. Maybe choose a monthly or weekly focus. Like, say, for instance, this is November, Nourish Month. You might be thinking about gut health or detoxification or hydrating. So maybe when you talk to your customers, hey, don't forget to keep drinking that water. Wellness Wednesdays. Hey, Wellness Wednesday, we have live demos. We have a live presentation. Make sure that you market that. Show up with your customer. Show up for your customer. Tell your customer you'll meet them there and give them that blood type test. Tell them you'll meet them there and give them that bioscan, not give, but that you'll do that bioscan for them. Financial Freedom Friday. That might be the time that you connect with partners for their opportunities, or prospective partners. That might be a time that you share testimonies with people that have gone through the cleanse, or maybe a business overview. And I know somebody's on the line right now going, we don't have a meeting on Friday, but you have recordings that you can share. You can have a personal business overview meeting if Friday is convenient for the person that you're trying to review the business with. You can have a 3-way call with your leader to get their questions answered on that Financial Freedom Friday. So those are options. See, marketing with intent means every post, every conversation, and every offer has a purpose. That purpose is to connect, educate, and convert. So as I wrap this up, you want to commit to a consistent, faster, and simple system. The one that I outlined earlier is a 5-step system. Show up daily. Progress over perfection. Something is better than thinking about doing something. Dig it? Faster. Act quickly. Slow decisions delay destiny, guys. Slow decision. The most successful people make a quick decision and commit to it and follow through. So simple. Teach 5 steps so anyone can follow this. Connect is number 1. Invite, number 2. Number 3, follow up. Number 4, close. Number 5, duplicate. So I like mnemonic devices that help you to remember a phrase or a series of steps. So connect, invite, follow up, close, duplicate can go, can I find consistent discipline? Can I find consistent discipline? That phrase has the words connect, invite, follow up, close, duplicate. See, when the system becomes habit, growth becomes automatic. Momentum doesn't come from massive effort once, it comes from small, consistent action daily. Forgive me, guys. I know that I went over. I really hope that you got something from that. I will go ahead and send out the recordings from this week along with the certification recording that will be going out this week. So again, hope you got something from this. On Wednesdays, we do have that live event right there at 411 East 35th Street in Chicago. That's at 1 p.m. Central. Abena Sharon gives a great presentation there. Your customers can see what's happening in the spa. That's a great way for them to be able to see the other offerings. They could even get samples if they're there. My goodness. So there's so many things that can happen live. You can make them happen. So go out and have an Akana kind of day. And we'll see you back again here tomorrow, God willing. Peace, y'all.